Hey everybody, it's Master Gallengeist here, bringing you my review of Avengers JLA Facsimile Issue 2. Yeah. So, the last one was JLA Avengers, this one's Avengers JLA, and it's got a nice kind of cover wraparound. This one's $5.99, but I really enjoyed this because we got to see the groups kind of going against each other to try and get these items, but to kind of learn what's going on. And it's really interesting because we see an interesting kind of team up going on with Cap and Batman to try and get down to the bottom of what's actually going on here. So, prologue. The recent past. Krona? My knowledge is vast, but I know not the name. Then think of me as likely death. Death for this entire universe. Explain. I'm a scientist, a seeker of knowledge. I search for the secret of creation and the truth of what existed before. In my home universe, I sent time probes back almost to the moment of the Big Bang itself. You see, an image, a shadow of a giant hand. There are the forces at work here. Forces we must understand. I must go back further. But when I pressed forward, a force was unleashed, dangerous, destructive. And my fellows condemned me for seeking truth, for doing what they should have done themselves. They feared a legend of utter destruction should the truth be learned. We do not believe in death, Krona, and we will not rob you of your immortality, but you will be reduced to disembodied energy to circle harmlessly throughout the universe forever. And I was cast out. It's like, well, we see that has not worked out in their favor, and because he's still doing stupid shit. In time, I traveled beyond my universe, and sought answers still. But the legend, it seemed, was true, and whatever methods I try, whatever approach I take, no universe has survived my investigations. Because you're destroying them, you asshole. Now I am here, and I intend to try anew. You would truly destroy a universe to further your quest. A universe. I've done so already, and will do so 1,000,000 times over to gain what I seek. That's the problem. I don't mind seeking knowledge, but you don't need to destroy universes for it. I told you this because your own powers have blocked my newest probes, but the power of all I have destroyed is mine, so stand aside or I shall a moment. I do not wish my universe destroyed. Perhaps I should have mentioned then that there is a being in this reality who has lived through the Big Bang, and who knows what came before. But what? Tell me this being's name then, its name and where I might find it swiftly before it seems we both desire something of the other. I'm N.D. Guast, the Grand Master. I live for games of skill. Perhaps we should play a game to decide matters. Prologue ends. Once upon a time, there was a universe, as we see that going on there. It's like, ooh, shit. So this is how we pretty much get through the start of the game. And then we see the Avengers fighting the JLA. This one's kind of gnarly here. Metropolis. A moment ago, Superman, speaking for the Justice League, ordered the Avengers to stand down and be taken into custody. A moment ago, Thor responded for the Avengers, putting Superman through a building with his enchanted hammer. That was a moment ago, as we see everything going kind of fuckity-doo down. It's like, holy shit. Good art there, because there's a lot of shit going on. Batman trying to kick through Vision, Plastic Man being whipped around by Quicksilver, Aquaman going at Iron Man. Verily, this Justice League may be raving, dangerous madmen, but still they are doughty warriors indeed. They're not so tough, Thor. They're just Squadron Supreme Light, like I said. Here, I'll show you how it's done. Starting with the Wizard wannabe in red. Yeah, but the thing is, the Squadron Supreme's like a kind of like warped version of the Justice League, and the Justice League knows kind of how to handle shit. Not that easy, Purple Arrow. Hey, Boomerang Arrow gets him every time. Sorry, huh? As we see that, of course, he's Boomerang's kind of his ish. But I've had a little experience with boomerangs. Oh man, would have worked on the Wizard. It's like, yes, Hawkeye, but you were not fighting the Wizard. And as the battle rages, we see Cap going for his shield and Batman stepping on it. They face each other, cautious, determined, experienced. Their eyes lock. They each draw a breath. Now this is definitely a good one of they'd pretty much be even out, though given if it goes along on a kind of nice like a War of Attrition kind of timeline, Cap being augmented would have the upper advantage on Batman regarding what's kind of going on. That's not just me being, of course, a Cap fan. It's just kind of what goes on with this kind of thing. He even kind of brings it up on that. Their blows land with almost no force at first. A tap, a brush, they test, assess, and I kind of like that. And I love how the paneling is to show them kind of fighting and seeing them kind of like divided like that. Looking at each other. A feint, a counter, a shift, a response. Alright, it's conceivable you could beat me, Avenger, but it would take you a very long time. Tell me this, though. Do you want to? No, you're not the enemy. We're all just pawns in a larger scheme. There we go! That's the Cap. Instead of being kind of like a little bit like gnarlier on the other one. Now we might be better off letting the others play out events according to the desires of whoever's pulling the strings, while the two of us try to find some real answers. You're on. Let's go. And it's really kind of cool. I'm like, ooh, Captain Batman teaming up. That's... Sign me up, baby. As they depart, I blasted... I can't... What's blocking? Wanda? What is wrong, my sister? I'm trying to cast a hex, but I can't summon the chaos magic. It's easy at home, but here it feels so... Oh, Wanda? Oh! And it's like, yeah, she had issues kind of similar to Flash, but then it gets a little bit worse. The power pours into her, rips through her, smashing outward like an earthquake, a hurricane, a tidal wave. And, oh, that wasn't fun at all. I doubt it was meant to be Green Lantern. Very true. Whoa, woo, woo, way to go, Witchy. That'll show him that. That was one of yours? My head, who? There, Wonder Woman, the one they call the Scarlet Witch. Wanda, what was... The chaos magic, Pietro, in this world is different, wilder, more powerful. It's like nothing I've ever felt before. I can sense worlds, forces, balances. I know where all the items we seek are. I feel them, and I can... Quickly, Leaguers, before they... Avengers. Here they... Huh? As we see her teleporting the Avengers away. It's like, shit. It's like, okay, we'll have to see how this kind of goes. Where it's one doesn't have access to anything because it doesn't have an analog there. Here, there's chaos magic, and it's vastly more powerful than Wanda's used to. They're gone, but where? Nowhere within a 1,000-mile radius, Kyle. They've gotten away. I'm concerned that was dangerously powerful magic. Yes, powerful on its own. And we've been warned that if they gather the artifacts they're seeking, it could doom a universe. And we'll get to them first, Superman, but there's more we need to do. Batman and the Atom are missing. And we'll find them, Aquaman. We'll split up. Half of us can... No. We have little time, and it was in our minds that the Grandmaster implanted the knowledge of where the items of power are. We must go. Seek them out. Batman and the Atom are resourceful. They can wait. In the meantime, I'm sending out a telepathic message contacting JLA reservists and other past members, warning them to protect the artifacts here in our universe. Good idea, John. Alright, here's what we'll do. Flash, you can send us across the dimensional gulf. Oh, who died and made him king, Oh, wait, that's right. It's like, yeah, Plastic Man. But you'll have to stay behind yourself, since there's no speed force in that other world. Gather the others, aid in the defense. Yeah. One of them gets to be psycho-powerful over here, but I've got no powers over there? How fair is that? Wally, one of the things they're after is my power battery. It's in my apartment. Don't let them get it. No problem, Kyle. I'll breeze by as soon as you're gone. Don't worry. Your battery is safe with... Avengers Mansion. They're back. It's like, okay, so this is how they're kind of going on for. I don't mind them kind of doing that. It's like, that kind of makes sense. But that actually works in their favor. Somewhere along I-95, huh? This is Metropolis? This is all Metropolis is in their world? What's wrong with these people? Worlds are developed at different kind of intervals and shit. Man, they put a lot of stuff on the panels. So I could definitely be like, I understand that you're like, it's a little bit talky and shit, but we at least get a lot of good dialogue and stuff in character moments. As near as I can tell from a quick scan, this Earth is slightly smaller than ours and has fewer cities, less urban growth, at least on the East Coast. Maybe they're just backwards. Superman, that's a terribly uncharitable. It's like, Jesus Christ, that's not really the kind of Superman that I know. None of this is important. Not at the moment. There are 5 items left in this reality plane, but we shouldn't spread ourselves too thin. 3 teams. Good. Kyle, you're with me. I'm Superman. Arthur with Wonder Woman. Sigh. Yoinks and away, Plastic Man and Martian Manhunter. I don't blame him there for being like shit. Alright, everyone. You've been given your positions, circling the globe. As soon as the tracker tells us where they're striking, move in. Pretty much Wasp coordinating with Warbird, Jack of Hearts, Blue Marvel, She-Hulk, Wonder Man, and Hercules. I believe. Somebody will have to stay behind to keep an eye on things. I'll do it, Wasp. You and Yellow Jacket have more experience. You get into the field. Thanks, Triathlon. I appreciate it. Sure. Just bring back the gold, huh? And of course, we see him kind of going. We see Wally going. We see the Flash kind of going there. Manhattan, the Justice League's universe. Crummy luck. Can run between worlds. Don't get to go. Stuck here, babysitting a green. This is amazing. I knew he was coming. Felt it. This mother box. She's enhancing my sensors, their sensitivity, their range. Yeah, great. Sure. Not so cocky now, are you, smart mouth? I'm still getting over how easily Wanda can just send us wherever these things are. So, we got one. Now what? Now I put the 2 of you through the wall, trample you into the asphalt outside, and take that back from you. I'm like, Jesus, Flash. I mean, I know it sucks getting, like, beat, but goddamn. Oh man, Kala's gonna kill me. The Himalayas. It's like, okie dokie. Let me see. Hawkeye, the lantern, where did it go? I don't know. I had it while Wanda was porting us in, but as soon as we arrived, it kind of just dissolved. Clint, I scanned that thing. It could power Manhattan for a year or more and still not run out of it. If we've lost it, 1-1, the score. The game begins in earnest as we see the Grandmaster's pretty much got it there. It's like, okie dokie. Let's see here. But it looked, let me see. Santo Rico, the Avengers universe. The Earth may be smaller than our Superman, but it looks like they've got room for some countries we don't. Perhaps some of ours aren't here. However, Santa Prisca, perhaps some of ours aren't here. However, Santa Prisca, Hasaguara, Xochitlan, all missing. But this is a monument to something. Is this the respect their heroes earned? This, as we see that kind of going on and being like busted up, it's like shit. They can't inspire the populace, I suppose. This is what they get. Sometimes the populace is a bunch of dicks. Wait till you meet the mutants, my friend. I'll use my X-ray vision to search for the artifact. Better look past Big Blue, because we've got company, as we see Warbird and pretty much Ms. Marvel, Captain Marvel, and Wonder Man popping in. Central City, the Flash Museum. This is quite some world, Wanda. Heroes are respected, not hounded. No hatred of mutants. No wonder this Justice League is so assured. They have it easy, yes. Here is the creature we fought, the starfish. And here's sister. Look at this. The speedster's here. They tap into something called the Speed Force. That's what makes the red-clad one so fast. Perhaps if you can tap into their chaos magic, I can, yes. Wanda, are you well? If she is interloper, she won't be for long, as we see Hawkman and Black Canary kind of bopping in. I think it's also Blue Beetle popping in, too. Shifting on the other side, Asgard. Tell me, Diana, how exactly did we travel here? I know you sense the artifact we seek, but I followed the path, Aquaman. It is similar to how I reach Olympus when I travel there, kind of linking up with the Rainbow Bridge. It is hard to explain for most mortal minds to understand. Mortal minds? Do you think I'm some Arthur? Look. Ha! I knew it! You vanished from our scanners, and I knew where you'd gone. Howdy. I have asked your guardians not to interfere. Come down, then, and let Hercules test your mettle. And that really works because, like, Wanda is part of the Greek pantheon. So we've got her dealing with Hercules. So that's interesting. As we see Aquaman going after She-Hulk and everything kind of going nutty on this one. There's a lot of shit going on here. Deal with the woman, Arthur. Get the artifact. You are Hercules, then. To spoiler of Hippolyta, I would not use those words myself, but I did have the honor of... Oh, hi. I'm the She-Hulk. How do you like me so far? I've got this one, Superman. You need a hand? Don't be so cocky, kid. Wonder Man. Isn't easily beaten as he's like busts out of the Green Lantern's kind of stuff. Can't break. He's so fast as Superman's just like taking her down. Hang on, Warbird, just hang on. I'll be there in a minute. Oh, like fun you will, pal. It's like, okay, that is so weird. Is he like blasting with like a bazooka? Blue Beetle. Yeah, it is Blue Beetle. Can't you and Black Canary handle one opponent? Ow. Hey, you try it, Hawkman. He's fast. Yes, I am. Maybe not as fast as your Flash, but fast enough. Oh? Are you fast enough to dodge this? As she utilizes her canary scream on him. It's like, shit. No. I can't let them. Mustn't let them. Ugh. Look, guy, you're strong, and you're plenty tough, and you're not bad looking, but face it, you're not going to beat me. Of course, that's it. And of course, Diana's putting Hercules through a fucking wall. It's like, god damn. However, depending upon what Hercules version you're talking about, they're assholes. The Marvel one can have asshole moments, but he's not a complete nutter asshole. There, one more punch, Warbird, and I'll be sorry. She couldn't wait, as we see Superman taking Wonder Man and just whoop. Superman, look, there it is, the Orb of Ra, 2-1. Hey, come back here. You're as slippery as an eel. I'll take that as a compliment, She-Hulk. And I wouldn't mind finding out some, of course, he, like, goes back and forth between two hands and, like, his fucking, like, hook. And I wouldn't mind finding out someday which of us would truly win a battle, but what I'd forgotten is that I don't need to beat you, just to claim the prize, and I can sense it. Stand back, all of you. Hippolyta was my mother, and I shall punish this villain as I see. Wonder Woman, I have it. 3-1. It's like, shit. And the thing is, you're like, damn, why is DC winning? It's like, you kind of have to see why. What? Wanda, what happened? I happened. What we seek is that way. You do not sound yourself, Wanda. If you're ill, we must... And of course, she's looking like shit. Like when we get close-ups for her of what's going on. It is the chaos magic. It is strong, corrupting. I feel it eating away at my soul, my mind, but I will endure as long as I must. The artifact is the Wand of Watum. Take it, and let us go. 3-2. The game moves too slowly, Grandmaster. I begin to lose patience. You ignore the elegant intricacies of it. Move and counter-move, calculation and desperation. For instance, 2 players remove themselves from the board. Do they plan a surprise? Have they given up? It's like, oh shit. I don't like how these pages are laid out. Where might they be? Of course, we see Cap looking in and understanding, like, oh, you had sidekicks as well, and you lost a partner. You lost a partner? I did. Now come down here. You're through sightseeing. We have work to do. Huh. That's how it is with him, eh? This is unusual for you, B. Visitors to the Batcave? In the Batcave? Unusual circumstances. What have we got? Nothing on this Grandmaster. I've got Zatanna at the Watchtower tracing that woman's chaos magic, and dispatching forces to collect the artifacts. From what I've seen of these Avengers, I can't promise they'll give you much time, though. Nice to have an overconfident foe, man. It makes it easier. But I'm not surprised the Grandmaster's involved. The Avengers have had experience with his deadly cosmic games. There must be a player on the other side, though. Yes, and while you dealt with Metron, something doesn't ring right about that. Metron's a seeker, an explorer. He's crafty, but not a gamesman. Still, he's in this somehow, and I'd like to know where he is right now. What the stakes are. There he is. As we see that he is looking in on Galactus. Galactus. Good that I wore his shirt. Metron's log, entry 517.62 Alpha. Holoscan embedded. This is Galactus, destroyer of worlds. Last survivor of the cycle of creation and destruction that collapsed the universe and birthed a new one. A being of cosmic insatiable hunger who feeds on the life energy of planets, leaving nothing but dead husks in his wake. Chrono will stop at nothing to gain his secrets. The game, the rules, will they check him in the slightest? We shall see. It's like, shit, that's a really good showcase for Galactus there, what he can do. So, I do like it because it gives just enough for people who are on the DC side to understand what's kind of going on with this character. Whatever his role, there's one thing we can't do. We can't stop the game. The Grandmaster levies dire penalties on anyone who quits. Besides, we need to keep his attention, and his opponents, diverted, focused on the game while we investigate. On that front, I think I can provide a method at least. What? Just a homing beacon, as Cap just casually does that, and Batman's like, this is my Batcave. Please don't do that shit. I would have preferred that you asked before broadcasting the coordinates of Relax, Batman. Hey there, howdy, Captain. And aye, sir. Benjamin J. Grimm, the ever-loving blue-eyed thing, reporting for duty. Hey, nice digs. It's like, yeah, Ben. This is a friend. Check this out, Cap. Just what you asked for. One handy-dandy time bike, customized for kicking around other dimensions. And you got a call. Reed? I've been analyzing the data Jan piped over, Captain, and based on scans Iron Man took of the residue this Metron left behind at Monster Island, I've pre-programmed the time bike with some wavelengths you can trace. From what they tell me, you're supposed to be one of the Black Hats, but if you're with Cap, you're an okay Joe in my book. I'd stay for coffee, but I gotta get back. Help Reed and Susie with the heavy lifting. Your idea is small change, huh? And here we go. And it's like, okie dokie. And he bucks out. You don't need me for gumshoeing, even cosmic gumshoeing. But you ever need some clobbering done, give me a ring. I'm your man. Just like that. You are more prepared than you seem. Before we came to your world, we set some wheels in motion. And that was one of them. He has a rough-edged charm. Was that a knock? Ben Grimm may not be sleek and elegant, like the heroes over here, mister, but he's one of the finest men I know. Damn straight, Cap. Good for standing up for Ben. And he gets the job done. And then we see that Wanda is really getting kind of screwed over, but we also see Zatanna doing her own stuff like, yeah, this is kind of weird. Himalayas. I don't want to be rude, but Witchy there ain't looking too good. On me, that'd just be frostbite, but I agree, Hawkeye. Wanda, are you coping all right? This is even before it's like, okay, yeah, House M kind of shit. Like, oh shit, no, I'm under assault. This magic, I'm not trained, not attuned, not experienced enough. I continue to endure, however. I am shielding Thor and the Vision from detection, I think. But if I try to do anything else, we're too dependent on magic. Magic we don't understand. At that. Maybe I can use the Mother Box, like some unexpected moves. So you're going to go from magic you don't understand to tech you don't understand. Pure Tony there. And I will continue trying to access the Speed Force. Fine. Any chance we can do it someplace warm, though? We're doing well, but I don't like the... let's see here. So, let's see, before we kind of go to that, and then shift over. What do you say, Captain Adam? The JLA Watchtower. Is it just me, or is Mr. Peepers here bothering the cheese out of anyone else? I totally get that, Green Arrow. I was like, Watcher, man. Not just you, Green Arrow. I gotta go to the bathroom. But if he sees through walls... I would just assume that a big, giant fucking dude with some glowing eyes would see through walls and just say, fuck it, you want to watch me pee? Go for it, asshole. Any news? Not much, Red Tornado. I'm sensing patterns in the Chaos magic field. The Lords of Chaos are really stirred up. They don't know what's going on, but if she does anything, I'll know. Have the teleporters warmed up. If this works right, it'll act as a battery, gather an ambient speed force as you run, collecting it and storing it, and give you a charge you can tap into if you go back to their world. Thanks, Steel. I hope it works. I hope Zatanna finds a lead on them fast, and I really, really hope I get that power battery back before Kyle finds out. Sorry, dude, you are not getting that back. We're doing well, but I don't like this. These items, they've been moved, planted, even shifted from world to world. Whoever's behind it, they're not just collecting the items. Thank you, Superman. So it's something else. Only one way to find out. All right, everyone, ready? Wanda, let's go. As Wanda starts doing it, and they're moving. Go, go. I'll guide you. As shit goes kind of gnarly down there. Happy Harbor, Rhode Island. Thor, can you disperse this cyclone? It passeth understanding vision, but the storm doth resist my control. Very well. Our assailant seems to be an android like me. I shall reach him intangibly and solidify within, ending the threat at the source, will you? Inside him, circuitry, and something more. As he gets blasted off, I'm like, ah! I'm not that well versed on Red Tornado, but it seems like you can't just do that. Aha! The mechanical shell doth hide an elemental tempest within. Then truly thou art a fit foe for the mighty Eh? What? Just a grade A, all-purpose atomic containment sphere, courtesy of Firestorm, the Nuclear Man. Nice work distracting them while I got the goods ready. Ready. Instead of ready, Red-E. R-E-D-D-Y. Sorry. English be weird. Let's get out of here, and let's find a Big Belly Burger restroom before I burst. 4-2. He can see everywhere, my friend. Do it as much as you want. Wakanda. The Black Panther watches as they battle on the steps of the royal palace, his city, his land. Ow! Ow, ow, ow! He's been an Avenger in the past and maintains close ties to them, but he does not like outside conflict spilling into his nation. Get that? Ow! Is that nice? As Wasp is taking on Plastic Man. Enough! As we see Manhunter going after Yellow Jacket. We have little time, Plastic Man. If you cannot stop your assailant, then I will, as we see her getting hit. Oh, harsh. And that, boys and girls, is why the Martian Manhunter stays home on date nights. What kind of master of the mental whammy? What next? Oh, what next, oh master of the mental whammy? I can sense the art of... Oh. He recovers that which they seek from the branches in which it nestles. His security screens had flagged it as soon as it arrived. 4-3. As we also see Black Panther be like... This is all that's left of a universe, an entire universe? How many lives? And this is a game we play. A game. Scanners indicate Metron's presence. He was here after the destruction. Then we have a trail. So we see them kind of going on. It's like, as we get in on the rest of the heroes. Kansas. Welcome to Smallville, America's heartland, as he's kind of like bucked up. I don't believe it, Hawkeye. You still have your lead foil containment arrows? You never know when you're going to run into the radioactive man, Shellhead. Still, I just shut him up. You shut him down. You don't have to get both of them, though. I could have taken that green loudmouth. Hey! I'm not getting used to this as they get the thing and then just whoop. We recovered the Cask of Ancient Winters, Clint. That's more important than proving who's the better archer. Yeah, but join the fight where Wanda needs you next. Me, I'm going to see what else I can do elsewhere. From 4-4, it's like okie dokie. Paradise Island, Minerva. Great Hera, what density manipulation? Well, go as dense as you like. I'll still go through you. I think not. Wanda, are you all right? Did he get it? Did Quicksilver get... I have it! But why? Why is it vanishing? Maybe because you're not clear yet? Flash! I'll race the Speed Force. I'll reach the Speed Force. I'll find it. Beat you. Sorry. Look, I already screwed up once today, and my buddy's gonna be hacked off at me. So really, it's nothing personal, but this time, as he kind of trips him up, I don't lose. 5-4. Shit. As we also get a look on still of what's going on outside of the, destroyed universe. The blue area of the moon. Got her. Got her. As we see Kyle getting one, and looks like Quasar getting Wonder Woman. Huh? What are you? If I can match wavelength, duplicate energy. Uh-oh, Q field's not... Boom! As Wonder Woman gets out. Okay, Wonder Woman. I've got mine on ice. You go. Wait, what's... Kaboom! And that's the value of surprise. Photon, Quasar, quickly. They'll recover fast. Okay, then she's going by Photon here at this point. 5-5. Got it. What in God, mother and country? This must be the Grandmaster's home base. All these games. All this. I've fought men with this kind of compulsion before, but never with this scope. Yeah, Batman. Dude's fucking gnarly, so it would be interesting to see you go up against him. I know what you... Oh, man. Am I glad to see you? That's just kind of crazy seeing all that kind of stuff there. I'll tell you, ever since I hitched a ride here on Metron's share, I've been wondering if I'd ever find a way out. Adam, in the 6-inch flesh, Batman, I'll ask you how you found this place later. In the meantime, I've been looking around, and there's something you should see. Down this way. Now, a hard left by the 100-foot wide hungry hippos set with what looks to be like real satanic demon hippos. Jesus Christ, I'd be freaked the fuck out if that shit was kind of going on. And here, third console in. It looks like this Grandmaster person's been recording his game so he can relive it later. I watched him at the controls. Doot, doot, doot. There, that's what's recording now. That looks like the Filchner ice shelf in Antarctica and Superman. You know, I don't envy the Avengers, Superman, The heroes here seem less powerful in general than at home, and their world's stacked against them. Yeah, that happens a lot with them. But it also happens a lot with the JLA. So it seems like they've got to fight amazingly hard just to keep things on an even keel. Maybe. They may need to fight harder than we do, but it's clear they're not fighting hard enough. I think what Superman meant was, I know what he meant, Adam. Okay, that wasn't the right part anyway. Let me rewind. We verify the stakes. If I win, you will lead me to the being I seek, and I can force his secrets from him, even if it destroys this universe in the process. Yes, and if I win, I leave this universe unmolested and seek answers elsewhere. Precisely. Why not? I agree. With one change. Since you have such faith, let us swap champions. Your world shall be my warriors, and mine shall be yours. But are we agreed, or must I begin forcing what I seek from you? Very well, Krona. We are agreed. See? And the Grandmasters, he's trying to stop this monster, and the Avengers are fighting for Krona. They win. They'll murder our universe. He'll murder our universe. Another entire universe. It's like, oh shit, that's not good. And then we look and we see Darkseid as the fucking Infinity Gauntlet, which would be fucking horrifying. Apocalypse, you have invaded my domain, bested my parademons, abused my personal guard, and for what? And that's great you seeing like all of them on, I was like, shit. For this? Dear sweet God in heaven, that's the Infinity Gauntlet, and this guy, he looks worse than Thanos if that's even possible. He could reorder time, space, reality. Man, all of the times for Wanda to decide she had to take half our strength back home. Yes, this is clearly what they seek, and I can feel the matrices of power within the gems, but it seems dead. It does nothing. Why is that? Our investigations have been comprehensive, Lord Darkseid. Given the time constraints and the gems, they do seem designed to affect reality, and more, but another reality. They do not function here. Then this is a waste of my time. He's like, just taking it off. Take it then. Take it and thank whatever deities you pray to on the coldest and bleakest winter nights that I have other matters to occupy me. Take it. His eyes. That's the Omega effect. Gotta get it before and be gone. 6 to 5. It's like, oh shit. Huh? Teleported, but where? Oh, the Savage Land. And we see the Infinity Cube. I'm not the Infinity Cube. I'm fusing the Infinity Gauntlet with the Infinity Cube. The Cosmic Cube. One, are you? I feel much better. Now that I'm back home, I wish I still had that power, at least for now. So she's kind of better now. Because that's it. That's the final prize. So, as we see Thor and Superman getting squared up. So what? Somebody go. Get it. No sweat, Witchy. It's ours. Like hell. So we see Hawkeye and Green Arrow kind of like fighting against it. And with that, thou thinkest most highly of thyself and thy league, Superman. But now thou shalt feel the wrath of the Thunder God. A god, you say. A small god, perhaps, of a small world. It begins. As they're like blasting each other, hitting on each other. It's like, shit. Ugh. Argh. This is gnarly, man. This time, babe. Yeah, this time, as everything's kind of going gnarly and just trying to figure out who's fighting who and what's going on. Thou art strong, but the measure of any, be he man or god, is not what strength he has, but what he does with it. Going around hitting each other and everything. Jackal, arrogant, sneering Jackal, do thy worst. Thor will not fall, but thou shalt. You won't. As we see, Superman is able to stop Mjolnir like, shit. Tell yourself that, mister. Ease yourself to sleep at night while you let your world go to hell. Where I come from, though, lives matter. Just blasting him with the fucking full-on blast. It's like, yeah, they get that. Oh, his beard. How, of course, that's where we're seeing it kind of going on like that and blasting. Like, Odin's beard. How can you, the mightiest in 9 worlds cannot? Sorry to disappoint, but in my world, it looks like the dials go up to 11. My powers, you're draining my. This time, I'm ready for you. What? We see that Superman knocks him back, and it's like, holy fucking shit. Thor, maybe the single toughest opponent I've ever. He's like, yeah, that'd be gnarly there. And then Superman gets blasted. You don't do that. Not to him, as everybody else pretty much gangs up. Not to Thor. Hera. What? As they're like going to take Superman down. What? And get away from him. It's like, what the fucking shit? Aquaman getting like this giant sea creature. Superman, are you? Poseidon's throne. And, ugh. Thanks, Captain Atom. Can barely drained. Need battery, but could grab it, but can't. Defend it, maybe. It's like, shit. Of course, we get Wonder Woman taking on Yellow Jacket. Just cracking everybody out. Whoa. Brightest day, blackest night, blackest night, evil shall escape my sight. Come on, baby, hold together. You can do it. Howl's oath. Those who worship evil's might. Hey, this stuff is great. Oh no, Warbird, I need you. Woo. No, Wonder. They're also impressed by that thing. The Cosmic Cube, huh? I just thought it was a power source, but man, that's some serious mojo. Okay, time to. Then, of course, we see Warbird taking it from him. It's like, shit, huh? Aha! Chrome looks good on you, kid, but I can't let you, Not a chance. As he's, like, getting kind of, like, weird looks. It's like, alright. Not a chance, Leather Gal. This thing is in League hands now. And in League hands, hello. You're on my Earth now, and you're already starting to slow down. So let me just say, it's nothing personal. Oh, no, not at all. Just cracking on Flash. It's like, shit. I'm faster. Speed 4, speed damned. And it's like, oh, shit, what the fuck's kind of going on here? Then we see them standing over everything. It's like, oh, shit. The game would appear to be over. The score is even. The last artifact seems to be secured by... I have it. The Avengers have the Cosmic Cube. But then we see Cap's shield pop it off out of his stuff. And I have it. Batman's got it. No, you won't. Hawkeye, stand down. But I said stand down. It's over. Let it go. I have the cube. And if I understand correctly, I can use its power to banish No Leaguer. These items were not chosen so the players could use their power. The game is over. The score is 7-5 in favor of the Justice League. Your chosen champions were defeated, Krona. Thus, you must go and menace this continuum no more. I will. No! And it's like, seeing everything, kind of like, and he's blasting the shit out of Grandmaster. Shit! No, I will have the answers I seek. I will know the truth. I will know it. Fucking hell. Superman, I'll live, I think. Who is it? Who is it that knows? Tell me, or I'll. Avengers, pull them apart now. Move. Back him up, JLA. Can you fight Thor? If thou canst, I can. I see it. See it in your mind. Galactus. That's power. That's fashion? What is the meaning of this outrage? Galactus. As we see them kind of like trying to bust him apart, but then he fucking summons Galactus. It's like, what the hell? Tell me the truth. Tell me your secrets. Tell me now. Tell me immediately. You are clearly a madman, and Galactus does not deal with mad. You will tell me. You will tell me. If I have to tear you apart and rip the secret from your broken corpse, you will tell me. No, Corona, he will not. All together, concentrate. Even Plastic Man go on hammer time. His energy barriers. Yes, they defy even intangible forms. It's like, shit, fuck. Huh? What's going on up? You were a fool, Corona. The game, just a feint, covering. True stratagem, gather items under your nose. Items, power, not for players to use. Of course, for the Grandmaster too. Folding them all together to utilize. Huh? But for me. And then everything kind of sucks in. It's like the end of book 2. It's like, what the fuck? So this was gnarly where we had a lot of juggling. This is a crazy-ass crossover because you have a giant fucking cast to do. But we see that, like, Wanda takes center stage in her utilization of the chaos magic in the DC universe to coordinate everything, and everybody trying to gather all of the pieces together. This is, of course, the halfway point in getting that kind of over with, as Cap and Batman are like, oh shit, they understand the game, that Krona's champions are the Avengers, Grandmasters are the Justice League, and so Cap makes the call to pretty much have them win, so that way Grandmaster wins and can stop Krona. Krona's like, fuck that noise. And seeing them kind of fight together to trying to get it to that point is tense and nutty. And then Cronin just being like, fuck that shit. Thunder summoning Galactus and blasting his fucking ass to get answers. Well, Grandmaster's like, I got all these objects of power and will utilize them as I will. And then does that. It's like, oh fuck. So we'll see what the consequences of that, because everybody kind of got sucked into this weird kind of thing. We're like, oh, interesting end there. So those are my opinions on the issue. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Also, like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.